Good afternoon and welcome to the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids. Dar Danielson with you here for the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Here on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company. We go to our second match of the day here on Court 2. West Des Moines Valley, the number 3 seed, taking on West Des Moines Dowling Catholic, the number 6 seed here. In the first matchup, Pleasant Valley beat Iowa City Liberty, upset the number 2 seed, 3-1 to advance. And the winner of this one will play tomorrow at 10 a.m. right here on Court 2. West Des Moines Valley, let's talk a little bit here about the two teams and how they got here. West Des Moines Valley, it's their 4th straight trip here to the tournament. They beat Council Bluffs Jefferson 3-0 and Waterloo West 3-1 to advance here in the Class 5A Regional 2 champions. And they are looking for their first ever state tournament or state volleyball title at 40-4 for Dowling Catholic. They advanced here by beating Des Moines Roosevelt 3-0 and City High 3-0. They're making their 8th straight trip to the U.S. Cellular Center. They returned 6 starters from last year's state team, and they won the 5A regional champions, defeating City High 3-0. And so both these teams obviously know each other. Here as they played already this season, and Valley took that match 2-0. Here it was, and then 2-1, the two matches where they met here this season. But as we know, the state tournament time, anything can happen. And for those of you who know the Valley-Dowling rivalry in all sports, anything can happen between these two teams. Those of you who are watching this maybe and haven't, seen them in Central Iowa, it always happens where one or the other, it's a good battle, no matter what the records for these two teams. A long-time rivalry here. So getting ready to start our second match of the day. We'll take a break, come back, and have starting lineups and all that other good stuff coming up here on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on.
They say our idea of fun is morning tea.
And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action.
And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
Welcome back to the U.S. Cellular Center here on the Girls Union Digital Network. The state tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the network powered by Mid-American Energy. Dar Danielson with you here, getting ready for the introductions of players here. Zarin Egestall joins me here. You had quite a wild match over there in Court 1, didn't you?
Yeah, we had an absolute crazy one between the number 1 seed Cedar Falls and the number 8 seed Waukee. Went to 5, but Cedar Falls came out on top.
Okay. Let's go to our public address announcer.
In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each state qualifying school was asked to nominate a spectator who represents their school and community in a sportsmanlike manner. Karen Brown of the IGHSAU will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school's scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From Dowling Catholic, Earl Holst. from West Des Moines Valley, Greg and Joanne Blythe. Fans, it's now time to introduce the players in today's quarterfinal matchup. First, for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, the non-starters, number 2, Emma Schick, number 7, Sophia Panovich, number 9, Piper Kirchhoff, number 10, Emerson Thielen, number 12, Kate Flynn, number 14, Leah Riedel, number 15, Olivia Nahas, number 16, Calliope Coppola. The assistant coaches are Kelly Hanlon, Felipe Noguera, Katie Allen, Marcy Schlade, Leah McQuaid, Jessie Kroll, and Anna Wazinski. And now the starters for the Maroons. Number 1, Rose Fitzgerald. Number 4, Lauren Havlick. Number 5, Anna Gottfredson. Number 6, Elena Shimon. Number 8, Grace Evans. Number 13, Mira Vasily. For the Barrow is number 3, Anna Flynn. Head coach for the Maroons is Mary Beth Wiskus. Now let's meet the West Des Moines Valley Tigers. Number 5, Dana Dunwall. Number 6, Katie Stevens. Number 7, Olivia Lombardi. Number 8, Ellie Morrow. Number 9, Meredith Reeker. Number 10, Brenna Grogan. Number 13, Carly Motes. Number 18, Madison Green. The assistant coaches are Matt Ross, Connor Hughes, Melanie Solchik, and Shannon Wheeland. Now the starters for the Tigers. Number 2, JC Span. Number 3, Grace Peakall. Number 4, Olivia Curry. Number 11, Hayden Kubik. Number 12, Peyton Lombardi. Number 14, Anna Bernhard. Loveros number 1, Olivia Lombardi. Head coach for the Tigers is Jeremy Meixel. The officials for the match are first referee Sean Peterson. Second referee Stuart Dusenberry. Line judges are Kyle Steffens and Chris Rentz. Now let's play volleyball!
And a reminder, our lineup's brought to you today by Buena Vista University, located in Storm Lake. Buena Vista prepares students for lifelong success through transformational, academic, professional, and co-curricular programs. Schedule your visit today at bvu.edu. Dar Danielson's Aaron Eggesdahl, and these two teams know each other, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing. I think the thing here is Valley beat them twice. Valley's a higher seed, so there's a little bit of a Dowling wanted to knock them off, and I mentioned in the startup here, whether Valley-Dowling, whether they're playing ping pong or whatever, it's always a big rivalry between these two.
Yeah, definitely not good friendships between these two teams just down the road from each other, but that's what you want. You want to come to the state tournament and you want to play your rival.
It's a friendly rivalry, I will say. It's not, but it's always just a battle between the two here. And when you look at it, senior-dominated lineup two for Valley here with J.C. Span, Grace Hinkle, Olivia Curry, three seniors there. So we'll see how that plays out with the experience of it all here today. The winner of this will meet Pleasant Valley tomorrow at 10 a.m. right here on Court 2. Cedar Falls beat Waukee. They will play the winner of the Ankeny Council Bluffs Abe Lincoln matchup. That will get started on Court 1 in just a little bit. So we're going to be right about on schedule here today for these two, as a little bit of a delay, but we're about ready to get underway. And already I like to see two different colored uniforms.
Yeah, yes.
Iowa City and Pleasant Valley both had the grays on, and it gets a little confusing for somebody like me who was easily confused anyway.
Right. But you got white and black this time, so you should be able to. White and black are pretty good for opposite teams.
For the contrast, and the only differences are the liberos. They're the orange libero for Olivia Lombardi for Valley, and then in the maroon libero uniform, Anna Flynn for Dowling Catholic. As we're just about ready to get this match underway.
Yeah, good family there, the Lombardi family, athletes at West Des Moines Valley. A lot of them have gone through. You talk about Rocky, who's quarterback at Michigan State now, and the other brother is the quarterback at Valley right now. So,
and here's the serve, handled by Valley, set up in the middle. Span goes up hard, but saved by the libero across court, and it's in for the Maroons.
Yeah, Godfredson, good job there getting open and finding the lane.
Go back to serve again. Is Dowling. Lombardi up ahead, cross court winner. Hit in there by Anna Flynn. Grace Hinkle.
5'7" outside hitter. That's kill 125 on the year for Hinkle. She's had a good year so far.
Here's Valley serving. Peyton Lombardi, and kept alive. They'll have to get it over. Set up outside, off the block. It'll be Valley point.
Yeah, the point went to Valley, but there was good communication for Dowling. It's kind of like when a pop flies in there, everybody's kind of yelling, "Hey, I got it, you stay away," that type of thing.
Vasily and Godfredson got up there on the block, but Valley just hit it through. And there's a good low serve. It's going to be an ace.
Tigers.
Our first ace serve of the day. And for every ace serve during this year's tournament, Adrenaline Fundraising will donate $5 to the Girls Athletic Union. We'll tell you more about that here in just a second. As Dowling handles it and drops it over, but kept alive by Curry. Now in for the point. So if your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. Again, they're donating $5 for every ace serve here. So Valley out to a quick 4-0 run here to take a 4-1 lead. Here's the serve. And doesn't make it back.
Point Tigers.
And just exactly the way Valley wants to start this one.
Yeah, Dowling needs to really put an end to this run here and get the service back. They don't want to let Valley open it up any larger.
5-0 run. Bumped up. Now a free ball. They'll have to get it over. They finally do. Handled by Lombardi back there. Cross court. Kill is good by Hayden Kubik.
Number 11, Hayden Kubik with the kill.
And Kubik, her sister, the two-time Gatorade Volleyball Player of the Year for Valley, and she's the sophomore stepping right up to fill those shoes. Here's Lombardi with the serve. Back to the libero. Now they'll set it outside and kept alive. Lombardi punches it up. Now a chance for Dowling to set it up and go for the kill. It's off the block. It'll be point for Maroons. So really it looks like early on the Maroons are having trouble getting their offense set up because of the quick returns by Valley.
Yeah, and when they have got into their offense a couple of times, they've had some errors. They got to try to fix those as well.
Emma Scheck in to serve on a substitution. Now back set across the court. Scheck will handle that one. Set up in the middle, dumped over, but taken there by Curry. At the net block, Curry keeps it alive, and into the block and through is Hayden Kubik.
And you mentioned Kubik. Got a pretty good pedigree there with her sister, and she plays phenomenal herself, just a sophomore.
Olivia Lombardi, the freshman libero, serves to her counterpart there on the other side. And cross court handled by Valley. Now they can set it up outside, and Lombardi kept that alive off the block. Now quick push over, but Valley right there, blocks it at the net again. And Lombardi handles that. And blocked again, but handled by Valley. And a quick push over, diving attempt by the libero, and she couldn't quite get there. Anna Flynn, so just a lot of flurry of action and a good off-pace dump over there by Valley.
Yeah, that's what you need out of your setter like Curry. Is very good at what she does and just finds the lane, puts it over.
8-2, Valley here with the lead. Set up in the middle, off the block. Now back over, and this time again off the block, and they try to push it back out, but it goes wide there. And really having trouble with that size of Valley at the net, aren't they?
Yeah, and also the other thing we noticed, we mentioned Curry had a nice play a moment ago, but Curry is like the quarterback. Even when she's not in the play and everybody else is doing it, Curry is really speaking out there.
9-2 Valley. Dowling takes a timeout. Back with more after this.
Hey, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
Back here on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy at the state tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Dar Danielson with you, Aaron Eggesdahl, as a timeout called. Valley's run out to a 7-point lead, 9-2 here against Dowling. And it's the libero Olivia Lombardi, the freshman, back to serve. Serves to her counterpart, and a quick setup there and down for the kill. So productive timeout there. They ran a good play coming back out of that.
Yeah, and they need to go on a run of their own now with the service.
Number 3, Emma Flynn.
So Anna Flynn, the libero for Dowling, will serve now to her counterpart Lombardi. They set it up outside and off the block for the kill. For Kubik.
Serving for the Tigers, number 3, Grace.
Yeah, good job there at the net by Valley, winning the battle and getting the point.
And already Hayden Kubik has 4 kills. Up at the net, free ball there, and they can't get it over, and another point for Valley. So this is the way Valley wants to start. Coming out of the gate just smoking here early, Zarek.
Yeah, they're hot right now, and they want to keep going. For Dowling, they got to end it. They've had a couple of point breaks, but after that, they've been one and done. So they need to get a point break and a run.
Grace Hinkle on the serve. Bumped up, cross block. Now they'll set it back. Try to go cross court, but again, Valley's right there to handle it. Into the middle, they'll push it over. Now set by the libero. Try to push it over, but Valley right there, joust at the net. Now cross and kept alive on the ground was Havlik, and now finally drops for Valley. Man, the action happening so fast here. It's hard to keep up. 12-3, Valley.
Yeah, the athletes these days between both teams are just incredible.
Hinkle serves it, and that'll be an ace serve.
Souvenir for a fan in the first row up there.
Yeah. And you can't keep those, you got to give them back.
Unfortunately. I would grab it and run. No.
Here's the serve. That one drops short, but they're able to get to it. And then a little wide hit there as Curry tried to finish it off, but kill attempt goes wide. And in for Dowling is Piper Kirchhoff, an INS substitution. Learn how you can be worry-free at IMTINS.com. I've said it enough, I should know. Here's Lombardi, keeps that alive, and then the kill by Bernhard.
Yeah, there's Kubik again.
Kubik. Yep. Excuse me.
And Stevens will serve. Another one of those good servers for Valley.
And it's going to fall in for the Valley point.
Yeah, that was all set up by the serve from Katie Stevens, the junior 5'5". She's a setter of her own. She'll come in and play that every once in a while, but does a lot of serving.
And that one goes long.
Substitution for the Bruins, number 1, Rose Fitzgerald. And number 5, Lily Hodgkinson.
So
Fitzgerald will serve.
Fitzgerald in for Dowling. And she'll serve. They're trailing by 10. Back set, and there's the kill by Curry.
Substitution for the Tigers, number 5, Dana Dunwall.
Yeah, Valley just continuing to open up this run and just continuing to open up the lead right now. Dowling in a lot of trouble, but a good team and definitely got the manpower to fight back.
Dana Dunwald to serve for the Tigers. Handled by the libero. Now they'll set it back and try to push it down the line. Valley handles it. Now outside, cross court off the libero. Hard shot. Peyton Lombardi with the kill that time.
This is more of Valley just playing really, really good. I mean, Dowling's not playing awful. They're just Valley is playing very, very good.
I think the size, too, is just kind of dominating a little bit for Valley here at the net and all over. You get it outside, kind of off there. Now kept alive by Valley, and they'll get it over. And now set back up and into the block again. Span and Curry right there to form the wall, and it's a point for Valley, and it's 18-5, a 13-point lead here for Valley. They're going to take a timeout with more after this in the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
At Casey's, we're here for early mornings and Friday nights. Here for the firsts and the traditions, through the good days and the tough times. We're here for the people who are here for each other. Casey's, here for our town, here for good. Now at Casey's, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $9.99 each.
Back here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Valley up 18-5 here in the first set. And a timeout by Dowling, trying to just find something to slow down the momentum here a little bit. As Dana Dunwald is back to serve for the Tigers. They're in the black on the left side of your screen. Dowling in the white on the right. This one in there to the libero. Now quick setup, and there's a kill in the middle. Grace Evans gets the kill. And we've seen very little of that so far on the offensively out of Dowling.
Yeah, but as I mentioned before, Dowling's had some good looks. Just Valley, I mean, look at that last save they had in the last series. Amazing.
Catches the top of the net, stays alive, and dumped over. Lombardi got it to go.
Yeah, and there's Valley again, just using their strength and getting another one. Leading big here.
And it's so hard when you get behind to try to get those strings and runs back together, isn't it?
Yeah, and for Dowling, they're going to almost need a 10-pointer here to get back into this thing.
Curry with the serve. Set back into the block again. 20-6, and usually that first team that hits the 20 mark, then it's a race to set point. And if you're trailing, it's tough. Here's Curry with the serve. Handled, good set in the middle, and kept alive, but no, I'm going to think 2 hits they called. Yep, just came off the hand there of Grace Hinkle.
Yeah, and for Dowling, like you mentioned, they got to go on a big run. They can't have the we'll take 3, you take 1, we'll take 3, because they wouldn't be able to catch up.
Nope, they got to string some together here now, trailing 20-7. And that one goes out, so the service error sends it back to the Tigers. Peyton Lombardi back to serve, the junior. And that goes long.
Good job there by Dowling as they followed that ball all the way to the floor. And if it would have looked like it was going to get in, they were going to play it, but they knew it was going to go out, so they let it go.
Maroons serving now, trailing 21-8. And now we got service error, service error, service error. 3 in a row here, 2 by Dowling, 1 by Valley. And that helps Valley because they're leading here, and it sends back Olivia Lombardi to serve the libero, and there's another service error. So we go back to back to back. It seems like it's such an easy thing serving, doesn't it, sitting here? But
yeah, sitting up here it does.
It's obviously a little tougher than what it looks down there.
Right. For Dowling, though, they can't keep trading points.
And there's another one. So,
man, just some tough breaks here for Dowling. They really needed a good service and a good run.
So 5 straight service errors. And there's one that finally gets in clean, and then it's killed by Grace Evans. Well, that's what Dowling needs. Heather Kirchhoff into the lineup for an INS substitution. Learn how you can be worry-free with INSIMT.com. 23-10. Set it outside, and just a bump over off the block. On the rebound, Kubik. Lombardi keeps it alive, and just a little push over at the net by Curry.
And now Valley just 1 point away from taking set number 1.
And I've noticed this. I had a chance, Central Iowa, to do a few of Valley's games, and once they get you backing off that net, they can do little stuff like that here and there that makes it even tougher. Here's the serve for set point. It's kept alive. Ooh. Curry sets it over outside, and Lombardi long.
And for Valley, they were starting to celebrate. They thought they had just won the set, and they quickly had a scramble, and that led a little bit to that miscue on the back row because they were out of funk.
The set point again here with Dowling serving 24-11. Set in the middle and long. So 2 straight set points.
But Dowling's going to need a lot more of that.
Yeah, they got to go about 12 more set points to stay in this.
We've seen some wild things already, though.
Yeah.
Could be.
Handled by Kubit. Back set, and that one will finally fall. And the first set will go to the Tigers, 25-12 here in set number 1. We'll take a break and come back with set number 2. You're watching the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Businesses are hiring DMAC grads.
DMAC's tuned into what the employers in the Central Iowa area are looking for. They offer those courses and degrees in those areas that makes it very highly marketable.
A majority of jobs available just require the technical skills, the hands-on skills that you get with a 2-year degree. DMAC is more a model of the future because the students are employable right away.
I think DMAC does a great job of preparing you for life.
DMAC, life's calling.
Welcome back to the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, and another sponsor today is Central College. Leaders start at Central College, and scholar athletes succeed on the court and in the classroom. In the past 12 years, 112 Central College student athletes received academic all-conference recognition. Learn how to be more than a spectator by visiting central.edu. Well, Zarin, if you're a spectator here, you're thinking, wow, Valley came out smoking 25-12. But the thing about volleyball, you got to win 3.
Yeah, yeah. And for some of the spectators, they might not know. Some people maybe watching these teams for the first time can be like, well, it looks like Valley's going to run with it. But watch out for those Maroons. They got the firepower. They could definitely come back and take set number 2, which they want to do because you don't want to get down 2-0.
And all the teams now, Centennial didn't make it here, the defending champs. So one of these teams is going to be a new champion for either Valley or Dowling. It'd be their first ever state volleyball championship. They've had plenty of others. Dowling just won the girls swimming.
Yep.
A lot of these girls from Valley, the girls state basketball championship, they won last year, and softball. Yep. And so I'm sure maybe Coach Segrist is watching in today on the feed here. He's a big supporter of all the athletes, his athletes, whatever they're playing here. Hi to him if he is. Maybe he's there in attendance. I don't know. And then, of course, a lot of the Dowling fans here also today as we get set for the second set.
Number 12, Peyton Lombardi.
Lombardi will be serving to start the second set. Handled in the back row, set to the middle and into the net for point number 1.
Not a good start for Dowling as Valley opens up after taking the first set, opens up with the first point. Dowling's got to shut this down right here.
And some of it, too, I don't care how many times you've been down here, a little nerves when you're starting state tournament play. This one is over, and J.C. Spann just had her arms spanned over the net there and put that one home.
Anna Flynn, the libero, came diving in across the court trying to save it. Not enough, though.
Here's the serve, 2-0 Valley. Up ahead, outside set, and it crossed off the hands of Lombardi for the kill.
Substitution for the Maroons, number 2, Emma Schick.
Godfredson, a good strike there, the 5'10" senior outside hitter.
Gives it back to Dowling. And the serve is long.
Point Tigers.
So a service error here.
Serving for the Tigers, number 1, Olivia Lombardi.
Seeing a lot of those early on in this match. And some of that, as again, nerves and excitement here. Here's Lombardi, the younger Lombardi, serving now to the libero, and then in, kept alive by Curry. And then bumped over. It's going to go long as Kubik tried to just get the fist under there and pop it, but a little too much.
Yeah, a little bit too much, which is good for Dowling to get the serve back, and Flynn will come with the serve. The libero.
Anna Flynn, the libero. Set up Curry, and off of Flynn. They keep it alive, go outside with it. Cross court, good.
Flynn, a very good server, has 59 aces on the year. And she'll continue to serve, maybe find 60.
And they tie it up on the kill by Olivia Nejas. And that one into the net.
Serving for the Tigers, number 3.
And just when Dowling gets back into it, they tie it up, and then Valley comes back with a point. Dowling has yet to lead.
Into the back row. Now set up front. Quick little dump over, but right there to handle it is Hinkle. Now cross court. Hard shot. And Emma Scheck did whatever she could on that, but just no way to stop that one.
Harder it comes in, the quicker it goes out, and that one was not coming back to the court.
6 kill for Kubik so far here in the set, or the match rather. Up at the net, and a good kill there. That time by Dowling. Godfredson with the kill. So we're starting to see Dowling work that offense just a little more and get some setups and some kills.
Yeah, Dowling much better here in set number 2. We'll see from Panovich here. She serves.
Cross court, Kubik off the hands of the defender.
And another one from Kubik. Having a good game so far. 7 kills already through about a set and a couple points.
Here's the Valley serve, leading 6-4. Set up outside, off the block. Is good.
Substitution for the Maroons, number 1, Rose Fitzgerald.
And that'll go to Nahas again.
A couple of subs coming in. Godfredson has got a good right arm for Dowling, and now she's in, playing that outside.
Dowling serving, trying to tie it up here in the second set. They lost the first set 25-12. And Flynn goes back. They keep it alive.
Wow.
Set up in the middle, quick. Power right back into Radio Row.
Yeah, good attempt there by Dowling, keeping it alive originally. Just couldn't quite on the rebound. And now trail by 2. This is one of those where they don't want to get down big. They trail 2 here. They got to shut it off, 1 and done for Valley, and they need to get the serve back. We'll see what they can do.
Valley with the serve, leading 7-5. Set outside, down and off. Nope, 2 hits, they say. That would have been good, but they say 2 hits, so it'll be a Valley point. And back to Dunwald, the serving specialist who comes in.
Yeah, just unfortunate there for Dowling.
Flynn handles it, now outside, cross court. Oh, nice hard shot there by Grace Evans.
Yeah, we just mentioned it, Godfredson coming back in.
Excuse me, Godfredson, yep.
And she comes back in. She's quickly a force for Dowling.
I thought that was 8, not 5, but it was 5, Godfredson. And now good low serve here. Handled low, and Kubik sends it to the back row. Chance for Dowling though. Now they dump it over, but Valley recovers. Dropped it over was Lombardi, and now back in there is Span. That's one thing you see out of Valley. They're not out of position very often. They hit it and then they fill that space, don't they?
Yeah, they scramble into position very, very well.
Here's Valley serving, 9-6. Well, 3 ball, they'll have to get it over, and it's short. And it'll be a point for Valley.
Yeah, that one just kind of rolled off the palm there of Godfredson. Wasn't able to get all of it.
Olivia Curry goes back to serve. 5'8" senior setter. And that one, speaking of sets, that was nice. Mira Basili puts it down off the nice set. Well, here's where Dowling, can't let this get too far away. They need to get a run here, don't they?
Absolutely. They got the serve, now they need to go.
The back row, Curry sets it back. Now they dump it over. Flynn kept it alive. Back across. Curry again with the set, and there's a point for Dowling.
Span is a right-handed player, but she tried to come with her left hand, her non-dominant hand. She tried to bring that one over the top with the ball and just couldn't get enough on it.
Grace Evans back to serve again. Excuse me, that was Shimon serving, and a point for Valley.
Serving for the Tigers, number 12, Peyton Lombardi.
3-point lead here. Peyton Lombardi goes back to serve. The junior. And again, a scramble by Dowling, and that is long, just long. I thought it might have caught the end line there, but it didn't, and it's a point for the Tigers. There's the serve, handled by Dowling, set up, across the court. Almost looked like a lift there, but off of Flynn. The libero goes high, stays in. Now tried to dump it in the back, and Valley handles it. Curry goes across to Kubik. Kept alive. Now Flynn will set it outside. Cross court kill off of Lombardi. Godfredson with the kill, her third. Emma Scheck in for a substitution, an IMT insurance substitution. Learn how you can be worry-free at imtins.com. Curry sets it back. Handled there by Scheck. And into the hole. Nice look there, going up and finding the open spots, Aaron.
Just absolutely beautiful, and it gets Dowling back-to-back points and gets them to within 2.
Vasily with the shot there. Is Dowling trying to work back into this, and just long again. And they're going to look back on this maybe and say some of those service errors.
Yeah, very, very huge part of this game so far. And for Dowling, they really needed a run there. They had 2. They needed maybe 1 or 2 more. Valley leads by 3 and has the serve.
Barty with the serve. They'll set it back and try to go cross court, but that'll go long.
Yeah, that was set up by the serve from Lombardi, the freshman Lombardi, and I should correct myself as well. Not the current quarterback at West Des Moines Valley, but at West Point for Army is Bo Lombardi, a younger brother, older brother.
And a timeout here. We'll take a break and come back with more after this on the Girls Union Digital Network. Here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Timeout, Valley leading Dowling 14-10. They took the first set 25-12, but this has been much closer, Aaron, in this second set here for Dowling, but they still need to push it ahead a little more.
They've had a couple of problems, including a couple of service errors that have killed runs for them. They were on a 2-point run and then had a service error. They gotta try to clean that up a little bit.
Here is Lombardi, Olivia Lombardi. They set it outside and handled in the back row there by the other Lombardi, Kubik. And Lombardi now Curry over. Up in the middle and off the block.
Point Tigers.
But Kubik was right in there on the block, along with Anna Bernhardt. And you got 2-6 point for Dowling.
More service errors.
Yep.
It's back to a 4-point lead here for Valley. Dowling again. I know we've talked about it a lot, but they got to shut that valve off, and they got to get a point here.
Flynn with the serve. Curry back set. And handled there by Dowling. Now they'll send it across. Lombardi bumps it up to Curry. Now Kubik into the block. And point for Valley. Kubik with the kill.
Now serving for the Tigers, number 3, Grace Hinkle.
And that's 8 kills now for Kubik. Grace Hinkle back to serve for the Tigers. And a block at the net again. This time Curry and Bernhard. Bernhard, a 6-foot junior. She's kind of quiet, but she does a lot at the net with that block.
Yeah, absolutely. Her hands are always in front of that net, always creating a distraction.
Set it outside and handled there by Hinkle. Now they dump it over and get the point.
Substitution for Maroons, number 7.
That's what I like about this game. It's a lot of power, but also you can go with that off-speed stuff, and a little touch can make go a big long ways too.
Yeah, sometimes you just need the finesse instead of the power.
Panovich will serve for Dowling. Kubik cross court and That was a hard shot.
Substitution for the Tigers.
And Valley again just starting to race out here. We were really having a tough battle in the middle portion of that set, but now Valley's starting to really pull away.
6-point lead here. Now they'll get it over, and it's long.
Tigers.
And Valley covers so much court that Dowling's trying to find those openings, and instead of finding openings, they're sending them long.
Yeah, we talk about, basketball, they talk about length, which they have, and that also helps you on the volleyball court too, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's only so much court to work with.
Now an outside set again and into the block, and that time it goes out, and it'll be a point for Dowling.
Substitution for the Maroons, number 5, Anna Gottfriedson.
So that time the block was there, but she hit it at the right angle to get it out and get the point on it.
She will serve.
And Capola back to serve for Dowling. And that's dropped in by Curry.
Yeah, good shimmin there. Tried to use her foot to keep that one alive. Some people don't know, but you can use your feet. You can use about any extremity to keep that ball alive in volleyball.
As long as you only hit it once.
Yep. Can't kick it from your foot to your hand.
No.
That would be cool, though.
Trying to set it now. And kept alive. Curry down the line. Flynn keeps it alive. Now back over toward the middle. Set back over and handled on the back row. Now back outside. They dump it over, but again, Valley right there. Kubik from the back row comes up. Sets it over. Now they go back the other way. A little misdirection. Almost worked, but Valley's right there to keep it alive. Curry comes cross court for the kill.
Yeah, another kill there. Great job by the setter, Curry. She does so many things well for Valley.
Timeout, Dowling. They trail here by 8, 21-13, down a set. We'll be back with more after this.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
At the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, Dar Danielson, Aaron Eggesdahl here as Valley leading 21-13 in the second set after taking the first set 25-12, and Ankeny won the first set on court number 1 on the far side. You can see at the top of your screen there over Council Bluffs, Abe Lincoln. Valley serving here. Dunwald in to serve. Flynn, the libero, moves it up, and there's a nice strong power kill there. As Gottfriedson really showing her skill here today, the 4th kill for Dowling.
Back to a 7-point game. The Maroons maybe need all 7 right here. They're going to need a lot of them, though.
And again, the dreaded service error shows up for Dowling.
Yeah, and that just gives away free points to Valley, which right now you just don't want to do.
Up to the front, they'll dump it over. Curry keeps it alive. Lombardi back over to her sister, and the kill off the block. Lombardi to Lombardi, and it's down, and it's point number 23.
Yeah, that's something you've seen all year long with Valley. Lombardi to Lombardi, or Lombardi to Span.
And Curry in there too.
Yeah.
Cross court, Gottfriedson off Lombardi. She gets up to the net, tries to dump it over. But now they keep it alive, and the other Lombardi over. Gottfriedson. Curry sets it back, and off the block for the kill. Valley. Hinkle sets him up at set point here. 24-14. Curry serving. And service error.
So that time it helps out Dowling by Valley's service error, but they need a lot of points in a hurry because Valley is 1 point away from taking set 2.
Shimon back to serve for Dowling. And that one just drops in. That was worth the risk of seeing with the
but you get the ace.
Errors we've had, but that one's an ace. It does drop in, and Shimon just catches it there. And this one, Kubik handles it. Now Curry will put it away for Valley. 25-16, they take set number 2. They lead 2-0. We'll be back with the third set coming up after this on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right, you decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Iowa Public Television is the home of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Championships. We bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of the state championships in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball, plus special features highlighting the Iowa girl. Catch it all on statewide Iowa Public Television, on air or at iptv.org.
Crowded lecture halls? Not anymore. Southwestern Community College is a different place. It's where we break from traditional college to do what's best for your career. It's about teaching the way you learn, having fun along the way, and giving you the experience you need for what comes next. A job and an income in as little as 1 year. That's why you go to college in the first place. Southwestern Community College. Your career starts here. Check out SWIC's career-related programs at swiciowa.edu/yourcareer.
At Waldorf University, we are warriors. On campus and online. In the classroom and on the field. Our work today will power tomorrow, continuing a rich tradition started in 1903. And once you're one of us, you forever are. Waldorf University, we are warriors.
At the Girls State Tournament in Cedar Rapids, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, we'll go to the third set here. West Des Moines Valley leading Dowling Catholic 25-12, 25-16, taking the first 2 sets. And I've seen it many a time. You have 2s, Aaron. You come out, you lose the first 2, but you get a little break and you come back and you put things together. And so you can't count Dowling out yet.
No, and we just saw that in our first game between the number 1 and the number 8 seed. It was a quick lead for Cedar Falls. They led 2-0. Waukee came back and won 3 and 4, but then Cedar Falls finished it off in 5. So that's what Dowling's got to do here. They got to just weather the storm of Valley, and they got to try to get over the hump and get a win.
Same thing with Pleasant Valley, Iowa City Liberty. Pleasant Valley took the first 2. Iowa City Liberty took the next one, and then Pleasant Valley finally closed it out there. So
seems like it's a common theme then.
Yep.
And these two teams, we talked about how much history they have. In the last 26 matchups, the series is tied 13-13, but recently it's been all Valley. They've won the last 6.
And the way things are set up, the 2 football teams from these 2 schools, the powerhouses, could be on a collision course too at the Unidome.
Yeah, they very well could. And actually, Dowling hasn't taken a match from Valley yet since 2017, so it's been a couple of years, and I know Dowling hungry, but they're going to have to win 3 straight.
Shimon to serve for Dowling Catholic to get started here in the 3rd set. And it goes long, so it's a point for Valley. Again, a service error.
In all 3 sets, Valley has started with the first point.
Peyton Lombardi with the serve. Set up outside. Good hard smash, but handled by Valley. Flynn keeps it alive, into the block and off. Curry and Kubik on the block over there. And it's a point for Valley.
Yeah, and Valley again racing early here, up 2-0. Not a good sign for the Maroons. But they got plenty of time left here.
Set up again. And Curry handles it and just gets it over. And Vasily just came up and it just caught her wrong. That happens sometimes, that spin of that ball.
It does, but it comes in an unfortunate time for Dowling as they were already trailing 2-0. Now a 3-0 run to start things off for Valley.
There's Peyton Lombardi with the serve. And Godfredson cross court wide. Dowling looks like they're just a little out of sorts on where they're setting up right now.
Just a little bit. Godfredson, that's who you want the ball in the hands of. Trying to smoke one home, but just a bit long.
Lombardi drops this one in. Godfredson gets it. Now set back to Godfredson. And a hard smash, and they're going to say 2 hits on Valley. So finally, Dowling gets it back.
That helps for Dowling, but they're going to need points in bunches here.
Substitution for Dowling, brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free at imtins.com. Curry sets it back over to Kubik, and she gets the kill.
Kubik has just played outstanding. That's her 10th kill. She's now in double digits.
Double-digit kills, and I'll give you one guess as to who the tournament leader for kills is. That would be her older sister. And that one is off the kill for Dowling.
Now serving for the Bruins, number 3, Anna Flynn.
Flynn serving, and it just is out. She's just about caught the corner there, but the way that things have been going, it just, boom.
Just a bit out.
Grace Hinkle back to serve now for the Tigers. Outside, into the block, and they can't keep it alive.
Yeah, another thing, everything just going right now for Valley, and they continue to lead and continue to dominate.
And serving again. This time handled. Dumped over. Kubik gets a hand on it. And I think they're going to call her for carrying that. 2 hits.
Yeah, a couple of hits there on Valley. That's 2 of them. 2 double hits on Valley here in this set. And that's 2 of Dowling's 3 points so far have come on Valley double hits. So Dowling wants to get something going of their own.
Lombardi digs that one out. Kubik hammers it off the libero into the seats.
Yeah, second time that we've seen that ball go into the Dowling student section, but as you mentioned, unfortunately, they don't get to keep those volleyballs.
Kubik goes back to serve now for Valley. Lombardi keeps it alive, now set back outside to her sister. Dowling back over, and that'll go wide. And a point for Valley. I'd like to get one of a radar gun on some of those kills sometime and see how hot that is coming in there, because we've seen a few of them already here at the state tournament.
Yeah, me and Emery were talking about that a moment ago over on the other court. I'd love to see how fast some of these kills are coming.
Lombardi sets it up, and Curry puts it away. Well, not only to see how hard they're hitting it, but to see the respect of the girls who can handle it coming in that hot. Well, there's a timeout now for Dowling. We'll take a break and come back with more after this.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on. They say our idea of fun is morning tea.
And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action.
And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
Back here at the state tournament, and time to name our dig of the match, and I'm going to have to go with the younger Lombardi, who's made a couple great plays here today. Olivia Lombardi, our Kruger Seeds dig of the match. The next time you're in need of corn or soybean seed, give your local Kruger Seeds dealer a call. Kruger Seeds, first class seed, first name service. And Valley out of the timeout. Kubik serving 10-3, and when it's going good, it's going good. Catches the tape, and it's an ace serve for Kubik, her first ace serve. And
yeah, right now Valley just can't do wrong.
That one caught the top and went down. And that one, a hard drive into the middle. Lombardi keeps it alive. Back set to Curry, and that time off the block by Evans, I believe.
Substitution for the Birds, number 5, Anna
Godfredson
Godfredson.
coming back in for Dowling.
She will serve.
And going back to serve is Capola. 11-4 Dowling, trailing and serving. Set outside for Lombardi, and off the block out. It'll be a point Valley.
Yeah, and Valley continues to roll 12-4 now. Just all Valley right now.
Start thinking about a player of the match, the Casey's General Stores player of the match. We'll talk about that coming up too. And that one goes long, a service error. Gives the point to
Serving for the Birds, number 8, Grace Evans.
Dowling. Grace Evans to serve. Set up in the middle, and that's going to go long for Span.
Yeah, Span, a good hop, good leap there, just wasn't quite able to find the court.
And Dana Dunwall gave her a nice set there, but here's Dowling, 12-6. And Godfredson, no time on that one, just up and push it right back down before the defense can react.
Craziness.
So 3 straight points here now. First time Dowling has been able to string anything together in this set. And still serving here. Cut it to 5. Set outside to Lombardi. Back over, Godfredson. Kubik up. Now back over, Curry gets it in.
Another point for Valley.
Substitution for the Tigers.
More points for them as they leave by 6 now.
Serving for the Tigers, number 4, Olivia Curry.
Grace Hinkle back in, and Curry back to serve. And set back, and that'll find the space there. Lauren Havlick with the kill.
Yeah, Havlick, her first kill of the match, and it comes at a good time for Dowling getting that run stopped, and now only trailing by 5.
Yeah, and all through the match, it seems like they've been just a little long or a little wide, but that time she found the open space here. Lombardi sets it up, and that one will be good. Span with the kill.
Serving for the Tigers, number 12, Peyton Lombardi.
Peyton Lombardi, the junior, back to serve. 14-8 Valley. Set back, and I think that was goes to Dowling. I thought for a minute it went out. I waited and he said no, it didn't. So good job by Dowling there. They've got it down to 5, but they just can't get over that hump.
Yeah, 4-5 is what it's been about all night.
Kubik with a power slam there. And Emma Scheck on the receiving end of the even dozen kills now for Kubik.
Yeah, I kind of felt the shockwave from that one all the way up here.
Here's Olivia Lombardi serving. Cross court, and there's a touch, so to be a Dowling point.
Back to within 5. Now let's see if they can get it to 4 or 3. You'd like to maybe get all 5 of them back here, but you don't need that quite yet.
Anna Flynn with the serve. Kubik. And Lombardi just gets it over. Wow, that was danger there, and then it's in. Grace Evans, a nice placement there.
Yeah, Evans picks up her 4th kill of the match. And another big one for Dowling.
Oh, and again into the net.
Right when Dowling gets back-to-back points, looks like they might go on a little bit of run, and then you have a service error.
Looked like they had Valley for the first time out of sync a little bit there, and now they give it back to them, and here's Hinkle serving. That one almost gets over, made it tough to try to handle. When that ball comes that close to the net, it's hard to save it out of there. And it makes it 17-11. Valley over Dowling. And that comes off of Lombardi and Hinkle. Point for the Maroons. Handled by Lombardi, into the block, kept alive, Kubik, and then back over. Wow.
Back-to-back big blocks there for Dowling, and they're able to get a point back to within 4. But again, we keep talking about it. They got the serve, now they got to go. They got to get a point.
This is the closest they've been, though, here. And that time a good serve, almost caught Lombardi off, and Kubik fires long. 3 straight points by Dowling. It's 17-14.
Timeout, Tigers.
And Valley wants a timeout to talk it over. Let's take a break. Be back with more on the Girls Union Digital Network.
If you want to save more,
If you want a butcher who knows more,
If you want fewer aisles and more value,
less quantity, more quality,
if you want more of this,
and this.
and this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
At the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy. Valley trying to close this out, but Dowling 3 straight points. The timeout here by Valley's head coach, Jeremy Mikesel. We'll see if that, sometimes those timeouts help the momentum, screw up the server too. But there she gets it across. Set outside, and the kill by Bernhard.
Yeah, picks up her 3rd. And there you go. Timeout works for Valley as they get the point back and lead by 4.
And it'll be Kubik back to serve. Set up, quick pumped over, and right there to reject it, Anna Bernhard.
Wow, that's a 6-foot middle hitter. That's what you want. When you have a lazy ball right at the top of the net, you want your middle hitter to slam it home.
Kubik serving again. Valley trying to get to 20 here. Widen the lead back to 6. Set back. Kubik handles it. A little problem at the net, but they get it over. Glenn. Now quick, off the block. Dowling.
Maroons, number 8, Grace Evans with the kill.
Grace Evans with the kill. Well, I got to say right now, Casey's player of the match has to go to Kubik.
Yeah.
Hayden Kubik, the sophomore.
12 kills for her on the night. Done very good serving. She just got done serving. Definitely a good choice.
And we'll tell you more about that as that goes wide. Point for Valley. Casey's General Stores is proud to sponsor the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's Player of the Match. Casey's is at the heart of many Iowa communities, cheering our local teams and fans and making sure there's fresh pizza ready, win or lose. Visit Casey's.com or the Casey's mobile app for easy ordering and specials. Congratulations to Hayden Kubik, Casey's Player of the Match. And there's a kill. Godfredson. She has just had a whale of a game here today for the Maroons.
7 kills for her now, and is Dowling back within 4, but they're going to need points in bunches here, at least 2 or 3 at a time.
Valley up 2-0, trying to close it out here, but Dowling's going to try to have a say about that. Is that one? Ace. Ace serve for Grace Evans.
Big time ace.
And again, the ace serves. For each ace serve, Adrenaline Fundraising will donate $5 to the Girls Athletic Union to support future state volleyball events. This one handled. Kubik gets it up. Now Lombardi will send it over. And finds the hole.
Wow. Just barely gets it on the line. And as you see the line judge smacking that pink flag down, it's a kill.
Finish the thought here. If your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. Well, they got it down to 2s, Aaron.
They got it to 2, but they need more. They probably want to get it 20-20 before they lose a point here because Valley is only 5 away.
And off of Kubik. And can they keep it alive? No. 2019.
Yeah, very well. Almost got an ace there, but it was playable by Valley. So it won't be, but it's 20-19.
They bring Olivia Lombardi back in, the libero. Oh, and the service error.
That's tough.
Yep, sends it to 21-20. Had a chance to tie it.
Yeah. They got a couple points back, got to within couple, but weren't able to close.
Ankeny leading 2-0 on court number 1. Here's the serve by Curry. And off of Curry, dumped over by Lombardi. Back set, cross court. Curry handles it. Now into the block. Kept alive by Span. Lombardi over to Lombardi. And again in front of the net. Kubik handles it. Lombardi dumps it over. Oh, it just found its way in there. That was a great rally by both sides.
Very good there for both teams. Unfortunately for Dowling, it goes the way of Valley.
Timeout again here. We'll take a break. Valley leading, trying to close it out, 22-19 in the third set here on the Girls Union Digital Network.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here at the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, Dar Danielson's Aaron Eggesdahl as we have our second match of the day here on Court 2 in Class 5A. Class 4A coming up next. Cedar Falls leads 2 sets, or excuse me, Ankeny leads 2-0 on the far court, court number 1, and here Valley leads 2-0, trying to close it out, leading 22-19 in the third set, but Dowling hanging on. Oh, there's one dumped in.
Yeah, that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Dowling, because if that point would have gone the way of Valley, it would have been a 3-point lead with only 2 points to go.
Mira Basili with the kill, her sixth of the day. The serve by Dowling to Kubik. Set back by Curry. Handled. Outside, Gottfredson, and it's off the block out. Point for the Maroons.
And hello, 1-point ball game, 22-21. We've got ourselves a barn burner in set number 3.
Dowling not going down easily here. Here's the serve. Kubik to Curry. And across court, Hinkle. Off the block. We got a tie match.
We haven't been able to talk about this very often in any of the sets, but we're tied at 22.
Tied up. Dowling trying to keep it going here. We'll take a break and come back after this on the Girls Union Digital Network.
At Casey's, we're here for early mornings and Friday nights. Here for the firsts and the traditions, through the good days and the tough times. We're here for the people who are here for each other. Casey's, here for our town, here for good.
Now at Casey's, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $9.99 each.
Back to the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Tied up 22-22. Well, Dowling had a chance to do it at 20-20 and couldn't get it done, Zarin, but now they've got it at 22-22 here and serving.
They need more.
They need to get a run going here. They'd like 3 straight to finish this out, but I got a feeling Valley's going to have something to say about that. And here's the serve. Kubik to Curry. Span can't get it across. Point Dowling.
And there you go. Dowling with on a little bit of a run, their largest.
First time they've led. Any set today, isn't it?
Yep, this is the first time that they have led all day long.
23-22. Set up, Kubik powers it through, but it gets over. Off the block, Valley keeps it alive. Curry sends it back. And
out of bounds. Here comes Dowling.
Dowling. Set point for Dowling. Battling all the way back. Kubik to Curry. And they drop it in there. Lombardi holds off set point number 1.
Yeah, this is coming down to the wire, and for Dowling, it's dangerous now. You wanted to try to finish it off there. Now Valley's got the serve. They need 1 to keep it alive and 2 to win it.
Lombardi into the middle, set up. Handled by Lombardi. Curry over. Kubik off the block, it's Dowling. Takes the set. 25-23. Well, we weren't kidding when we said Valley Dowling, it's going to be a while.
Yeah, and Dowling not going down easy.
Nope, we're going to go to set number 4, see if Dowling can keep the momentum up here on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Des Moines. The yeses are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Businesses are hiring DMAC grads.
DMAC's tuned into what the employers in the central Iowa area are looking for. They offer those courses and degrees in those areas that makes it very highly marketable.
A majority of jobs available just require the technical skills, the hands-on skills that you get with a 2-year degree. DMAC is more a model of the future because the students are employable right away.
I think DMAC does a great job of preparing you for life.
DMAC, life's calling.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Hey, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
Here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. We'll go to set number 4. Dar Danielson, Zarin Egesdal. So far, 3 out of 4 matches have gone to 4 sets. They're playing over there. Ankeny's up 2-0 over there. I'm not sure who's leading.
Ankeny's leading right now, 13-9.
So Ankeny, I don't want to say it, but if Ankeny wins, they'd be the first one to take it in 3 sets.
Right.
But, you know, that's what you expect, though. You get down here to the state tournament, these teams, even if they're not as evenly matched, the records and things, you're still, you know, very good volleyball players all around.
Yeah, it takes a lot to get down here to state, as you mentioned, or as we mentioned before. You know, a lot of good teams missed out because it takes a long season and good play to get down here to the state tournament. And all these teams are capable of making runs and doing things. And so I don't count Abraham Lincoln out over there against Ankeny, even though it's a 4-point Ankeny lead, and don't count Dowling out of coming back here in our matchup because they need this set to send it to that decisive 5. And then if we do get to that decisive 5, it's anybody's ball game from there.
And Valley, they played 44 matches this season, 40-4. Dowling's played 43. They're 32-11. So a lot of volleyball, and each one wants to keep the season alive and play at least 2 more after this one. And right now, the momentum on the side of Dowling right now. We'll see if Coach Mikesel has got him calmed down here and could come out and do something here in the 3rd set.
Yeah, only 2 teams per class get a play on the final day, and only 1 team per class gets the win on the final day. So it takes a lot.
But saw a lot more movement and play by Dowling in that last set, moving it around, pass it around a little better.
Less errors as well.
Yeah, and you're right, less errors. But Valley will start out with the serve here in the 4th set. Into the back row, set up in the middle, dumped over. Curry gets a fist on it. Now kept alive by Kubik. Curry back sets, cross into the block and out. Point for Valley.
And again, a common theme. This is the 4th straight set that Valley has led with the first point. We'll see if Dowling can shut it down early here. Otherwise, Valley has gotten out to a at least 2-0 lead every single set.
Peyton Lombardi with the serve. Set outside. Godfredson off the block for the point for Dowling.
There you go. This is already different for Dowling. They're already setting the tone early, getting an early point.
And 8 kills for Godfredson.
Check will serve.
And here's the serve by Dowling. Curry sets it back. Cross court into the hole.
Point Tigers.
Great placement by Grace Hinkle.
Yeah, we mentioned before, Dowling, the only time they've led is that last set when they went on that little bit of a run and they won it.
Lombardi, the libero, serves it. And Dowling will get it crossed back over to Lombardi, and then Curry to Kubik off the block. Dowling keeps it alive. Lombardi up ahead. Curry. Now it's wide. Point Dowling.
And here comes Dowling, has it tied at 2, and they got the service. We'll see if Flynn can get something going here serving for the Maroons.
Anna Flynn, the libero, the 5'7" junior, serves it. Curry back set. Cross dug out of there. And now a little miscommunication, but Dowling able to get it over. Curry sets it back up again to Kubik. Kubik, nice save on that one. Flynn back over, and now they're saying 2 hits on that one. Yeah, I think it came in a little too hard. Looked like she saved it out of there. I think we're going to see right now whichever team gets a little bit of a run, 2 or 3 points there, and might do it in this one. That one over and hammered home by Curry.
Yeah, Curry, a very experienced setter, and she knows when a big dig like that comes back to her, she knows what to do with it, and that's put it to the floor.
But they give that to Dowling?
Oh, yeah, maybe I missed it, but Curry might have been in the net there.
Okay, I missed that call too. I thought it was straight. Either way, there that goes to Valley. Yeah, I didn't see the call, but anyway, now it's Valley 4-3.
Number 6, Katie Stevens. Now serving for the Tigers, number 11.
Katie Stevens in for Valley, an IMT insurance substitution. Quick set, and Lombardi digs it out of there, and that one she can't. As Lauren Havlick puts it away.
Godfredson again, a big smash for her. Her 8th kill of the match, continues to dominate. She's nearing those double digits as well.
Handled in the right corner. Now Lombardi up to her sister. Flynn. Cross court. Oh, and just couldn't quite get it.
And look who's leading. Dowling in front.
Dowling, they led one time in the last set.
Yeah.
And now here leading early.
This is the earliest they've ever led.
Yep.
And they really have not been close in this portion of the set with Valley all night.
Lombardi, back to Lombardi, and falls in there, and they widen the lead to 2.
Yeah, good signs right now for the Maroons, but this is a long set, a battle of attrition. We'll see what happens.
But definitely carrying that momentum over from the 3rd set win. And on the back row, pushed up. Curry off the block for the kill.
Yeah, great job there by Curry. Curry's an all-around player. She does a lot of things.
She's getting close to double-digit kills with 9 in the match. 25-12 Valley, 25-16, and then 25-23 Dowling. 2-1 is where we're at here in the 4th set. And that one a service error into the net.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of those in the last set or the start of this set, but we get one there. That's a big one. Now a 2-point lead for Dowling.
Yeah, in that first set, they traded back and forth like 6 of them there. But here, back to Dowling. Kubik sets it up. Now Spann drives it home.
Number 2, Jason Spann with the kill.
Spann now with 5 kills.
Grace Hinkle.
Hinkle comes in.
Serving for the Tigers, number 4, Olivia Curry.
Curry, and this is another one of those sports you make a good defensive play, then you go back on offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Godfredson off of Lombardi. Hinkle, or excuse me, not Hinkle, Kubik handles it there. And that one touched.
Maroons, number 4, Lauren Havlick. Substitution for the Maroons, number 6, Elena Shimon. And number 9, Piper Kirchhoff.
Back up to a 2-point lead for Dowling. Shimon will serve. And that goes long.
Just barely, just got really close to skimming that line, but not enough.
Number 12, Peyton Lombardi.
Peyton Lombardi, the junior, will go back to serve for Valley. Set outside and into the block, and it'll be Valley. Got into the net, I believe, on that.
And here comes Valley now back to a 8-8 tie.
Yeah, we had 4 ties in the early going, now the 5th tie here at 8-8. Kept alive by Curry. Kubik over. They'll have to just send it over. Flynn in the middle, and the kill off the span.
Number 13,
Mira Basili puts it down.
And that's one of those names that we maybe haven't talked about a lot, but have been doing a lot for Dowling, is Basili.
And back in Olivia Nahas for Dowling. There's the serve. Curry sets it back and can't quite get, oh, they do get it over. Is it going to be in? Flynn handles it. I thought it was going out, but she handles it. Now keep it alive again. Flynn sets it back outside in the block. Flynn again. But nope, they're calling double hit.
Yes.
Yep.
Against Valley. It seems like the runs now. Dowling went on a run, got a lead. Valley went on a run, tied it back up, and now Dowling back on another 2-point run.
Biggest lead for either team, and that one is good. Wow. Kubik, no doubt about that one.
No doubt about that one bit. That one went straight to the floor. Nobody was digging it, and Ankeny's finished off Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln.
Kubik with the Baker's dozen, 13 kills. And Lombardi with the serve. Flynn goes down low to get it. Now Lombardi sets it outside to Kubik. She kind of eases off a little bit. Flynn sets it, and that one finds the court.
Maroons, number 15, Olivia Nahas with the kill.
We've got a good volleyball game broken out here.
Oh, my goodness. Man, oh, man, it is good.
Dowling. Hannah Flynn, the libero, serving. They lead by 2. Curry sets it back. Cross court, falls off the hand of a Maroon.
Yeah, good attempt at a block there. Just didn't quite get enough of it, and it tipped in.
Grace Hinkle back to serve. Valley has trailed for most of this set here. Now up in the middle to Kubik, and it's in.
Tigers, Kubik with the kill.
We got a tie again. 6th tie of the match, or the set, I should say. And did they finish it up, Ankeny?
Yep, Ankeny finished it up 3-0.
And there's a point for Valley. Valley takes the lead on the ace serve.
Pleasant Valley, our only upset so far.
So timeout. We'll take a break. Be back after this.
Iowa Public Television is the home of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Championships. We bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of the state championships in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball. Plus special features highlighting the Iowa girl. Catch it all on statewide Iowa Public Television, on air or at iptv.org.
This is the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Well, Valley raced out 2 easy set wins in the first 2 sets. Dowling fought back, won the third 25-23, and now we've had 6 ties here in this one, and it's Valley with the slim leads there, and able to just battle right back, and Valley serving. Here's Flynn, and off the hands of Lombardi, tied again.
Yeah, it's just been back and forth. One team takes a 2-point lead, the other team ties it, then the other team takes a 2-point lead, the other team ties it. We're just back and forth. I love it.
Here's the serve by Panovich. Kubik, and handled. Cross court, kept alive. Curry now to Kubik. Kubik goes up high.
Point Tigers.
Well, that shows a little bit of her ability. It was behind her, still able to bend that body back and come across and get the kill.
She twists and turns more than anybody I know. It's just crazy what she can do with her body, but it helps her out so much.
There's a hard serve. They will have to get it over now. Kubik, quick set, and she looked for the easy dump over there and just a little wide.
Substitution for the Maroons, number 5, Anna Gottfriedson.
And we're tied again.
She will serve.
8th tie of this set. And almost a mishandle there, but Valley keeps it alive. And then into the net, they're going to call Dowling. And Valley takes the lead back.
Yeah, just barely had like the bottom portion of her wrist there into the nylon.
Dana Dunwald, the senior, 5'5" senior serve specialist, comes back in for the Tigers. They have a 1-point lead. And the dreaded service error.
And again, we're tied. This is fun.
Tie number 9.
Number 8, Grace Evans.
This one drops in, handled. Now Lombardi sends it over. Dowling looking for the set outside. Gottfriedson handled by Lombardi. Back in the middle and off the block. Kubik.
Wow, Kubik again from the 10-foot line. 16th kill of the match. She's got a long ways to go to catch up to Brown. Brown had 32 for Cedar Falls in the first match.
One. Scramble for it. And
that was nearly our third table that we've lost.
Yeah.
We lost 2 tables in the other court already today.
Shimon and Panovich running into each other there, and that gives Valley a 2-point lead.
Actually, the table actually got thrown into the court.
And then a service error.
Substitution for the Maroons, number 9, Piper Kirchhoff.
So
for the Maroons, number 6.
that had been Valley's biggest lead too. But the service error sends it right back over to the Maroons, 16-15. Lombardi to Curry, back set, drops it over. Flynn is there. Now back outside, Gottfriedson across. And Kubik dumps it over. Gottfriedson digs it up. There's Lombardi, Curry outside to Lombardi. Flynn will push it ahead. Now outside, this little push over, Gottfriedson. Lombardi keeps it alive. Back in play, Gottfriedson. Kubik to Curry. Now Lombardi. Flynn set it up now. Outside. Dumps it over. This time the dink gets by. Piper Kirchhoff sneaks it in there. Guess what? We're tied.
We're tied again and a timeout.
Tie number 10. Let's take a break here. We'll do that and be back with more after this.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right, you decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here at the Girls State Volleyball Tournament in Cedar Rapids, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, we got a classic one building right here. Valley and Dowling tied up 16-all in the third set. Valley up 2-1, but Dowling came back and won the third set 25-23 after Valley easily swept the first two. And now tied at 16 each, and Valley serving.
Crowds are getting on their feet, getting wild, and
Shimon serving for Dowling. Lombardi up and Span finishes off the set by Curry.
Now serving for the Tigers, number 12, Peyton
Span with
Lombardi.
6 kills. Peyton Lombardi back to serve. Outside, Godfredson off the block, keeps it alive. They set it back. Valley there, Curry out to Kubik. Cross court off of Flynn. Can they get room? They have room. Looks like they'll keep it alive. Almost got to the net. Curry sets it up, and that'll drop in.
Tigers, Span
Wow.
with the kill.
And again, another 2-point run and another 2-point lead for one of these teams. This time it happens to be Valley. This is the point in the set you do not want to give up runs.
Nope, you want to build a run beyond 2. Neither team has been able to do much of that. Set it outside, and off the block it goes out. Point Dowling.
Godfredson again winds up, smacks that one. It was blocked, but blocked out of bounds, so good play by Godfredson.
Scheck will serve.
Emma Scheck, the junior, in to serve for Dowling. They trail by 1. Lombardi to Curry. She sets it back, and that one is long. I just should rewind the tape and say, hey, we got a tie again.
Yes, sir.
Tie number 11.
Yeah, back to 18. 2 points and a tie. 2 points.
Curry
and a tie.
sets it up, Span. Kept alive by Shimon. Now cross, Lombardi to Curry. Kubik off of Flynn, who handled that somehow. Lombardi, Curry, Kubik wide.
No, hit the line.
Well, on the line, okay.
On the line,
I'm
barely
sorry.
in, but the line judge says yes.
Now serving for the Tigers, number 1.
I thought he had his flag out here, but he did have it down, didn't he? I'm getting too nervous.
Just barely. Yeah, it's getting down to crunch time.
Lombardi serving. Olivia Lombardi, 1918 Valley. And they're at the scorers table talking about it here.
I think they were checking because I think one of the guys, I think maybe said it had gone out like you thought, and R2 said it had gone in.
So they want to be sure they had the scoring right.
Yep. And it will be a point for Valley and a serve coming from Lombardi.
So 1 point lead for Valley. Flynn set up off the block. Cross court, Lombardi keeps it alive. Curry over to Kubik, and wow, a little too much there, and it's a tie. 12th tie of the match, or set.
Incredible.
Anna Flynn, who's had a great match at the libero, now goes back to serve, tied 19. And service error.
Yeah, not what you wanted right now by Dowling. Didn't want to give up a service error.
Number 3, Grace Hinkle.
And Hinkle goes back to serve. Grace Hinkle, the 5'7" senior. Set up in the middle, off the block, kept alive, Flynn. Now, just could not get the roll over the net, Piper Kirchhoff.
That's the old teeter-totter.
Yeah. It went halfway up and could not get over, and it's 21-19 Valley with the timeout. Do we need a break, or do you want to keep it here? We'll keep it here. And now at this point, advantage, they're in a little bit to Valley in that they got a 2-point lead with closer to 25 than Dowling. That means Dowling's got to have at least a 3-point run to take the lead back here.
Yeah, absolutely. But as we've seen, advantage Valley because they only need 4. But as we've seen,
neither team has run off more than a couple.
You're right. Yeah. And look at last set where Valley had the lead, and Dowling comes back, ties it up, then takes the lead and goes on and wins it. So, and we've seen big runs from both of these teams. Not in this set, but in other sets. In this set, it's really been who can get the most 2-point runs, and a 2-point run would be deadly right now for Valley over Dowling.
And if you're wondering, those of you who will, Cedar Rapids, Xavier, and Western Dubuque are coming up next scheduled for 4, but may not get started at that time, depending on how this goes. Tigers serving. Dowling going to have to get it over now. Off the net. Kubik handles it there. Now she comes back. Black kept alive, and they can't. Oh, they do keep it alive. I didn't think they could get it, and there's the kill. Point for
You just never know sometimes.
For a minute there, I thought it was too many hits, but it was off the block, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Off that first one. Action's happening so fast here. Now Valley with the 3-point lead, the biggest of either team in this set. Handled by Dowling. Set back up. They'll just dump it over. Kubik to Curry, back to Kubik. She drops it in there. Kept alive. Flynn. And into the block and down. Valley has run off 4 straight points here.
Not a good time here for Dowling. Valley is 2 away from advancing to a semifinal matchup. The Maroons need a lot of points.
Here's the serve. Set up outside, long. Set point, match point now for Valley.
Set and match point here for the Tigers, and Dowling needs a run and a lot of points quickly.
Grace Hinkle with the serve for the Tigers. Quick set, block. Flynn keeps it alive. Outside, dumps it over. Still going as Lombardi gets it across. Set up again. Pushed into the block by Curry. Slapped over. That'll do it by Bernhardt. 25-19. 3-1 win by Valley, but wow, Dowling gave them all they could handle.
Yeah, Dowling put everything into it here these last couple of sets, but unable to come away with it.
You look at something like this, you'll go back probably a few just errors here and there, service errors, things, but we talked about it. No team had gotten more than a 2-point run until that last run by Valley, and they closed it out with, 6-0 run. So they did what they needed to do.
Commemorative volleyball provided by Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the IGHSAU are Gary Ross and Lisa Brinkmeyer. Congratulations to head coach Mary Beth Wiskus and the Maroons from Dowling Catholic on an outstanding 2019 volleyball season.
Well, there you see Dowling will finish up at 32-12. Valley moves to 41-4. They'll face Pleasant Valley.
Valley fans, your team advances to the semifinals and will play Pleasant Valley on Thursday at 10 a.m. right here on Court 2.
So Pleasant Valley, West Des Moines Valley fans, join us tomorrow at 10 right here in Court 2. Good match here. Good comeback by Dowling. Just a little short here today. Coming up, we'll start with the 4A quarterfinals. That's coming up in just a little bit here. You've been watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.